Hello YouTube. I'm sure that many of you are familiar with Emma Solkovitz by now, aka the Mattress Girl, aka that girl who carried a mattress with her everywhere to campus to protest her rapist staying in the same campus as her. Yeah, the one who, when the police did their investigation, found that the guy was not guilty. Yeah, her. She released a porn video in which she participated in a simulated rape scene. Now, I don't know what other people's views are on this subject, but I decided to share my own because this is something that I think is just stranger than fiction. Never in my mind would I ever imagine someone who falsely accused a man of raping her to do what she did. I want to talk about this from the top because I think that there is more to this case than just a strange girl with a victim complex and her unscrupulous actions to defame a man who would not get intimate with her. There is a lot more to the story than that, I feel. And I think it would be best if we started from the beginning. I have always detested the way that universities handle cases of harassment and sexual harassment and rape and whatnot because, quite frankly, and I'm going to use my honest opinion here, I don't think they're equipped to do so. They're not police investigators. They don't know the law as well as police officers, in theory, should. And the standard of evidence that the university used to judge this man's case is the same standard that all universities use, which is the preponderance of evidence. Pretty much, if the university believes that you are 50.0001% likely to be the person that committed the rape, then for all intents and purposes, you are a rapist and you are expelled from the university, probably expelled from all universities. Because, I mean, who would want to accept someone that got expelled from a university for allegedly raping a girl, right? Then there's the alleged victim herself, who is, for all intents and purposes, an attention whore with a victim complex. Not much else needs to be said. And as you might expect, the media lynched this guy. This innocent guy, proven not guilty beyond any reasonable doubt. They lynched him without doing an ounce of due process, without saying, well, maybe she has a point, but maybe he's innocent. We should reserve judgment. Oh no, he's a rapist, and she's this poor oppressed victim. Then you have all these feminazi trolls going on Tumblr saying, you see, this is why universities are such a dangerous place for women. They just get raped left and right. It's practically a carnival attraction. Pay $25,000 a year in tuition, rape a girl while you're there. And do I hear any sort of apology from any of these media outlets that initially reported on the story for jumping the gun? Do I hear any apology from all those feminazis? Do I hear an apology from Emma Solkovitz? Of course not, because they don't give a shit. In my opinion, these people don't give a shit whose lives they've ruined. They don't care who they throw under the bus, as long as it means pushing their pro-social justice warrior, pro-perpetual victim narrative. And the university, unfortunately, is adapting this pro-social justice warrior and pro-victim narrative because that's what everyone else believes. That's what society wants. And if they don't cater to what society wants, then they're seen as behind the times. They're seen as outdated. And in the worst case scenarios, as potentially facilitating rape. And the best part is that people are defending this girl. They're saying she has the freedom to do and say whatever the fuck she wants. Okay, great. Well, this guy also has the freedom not to be defamed by a false rape accusation. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, he has the right not to see a whole bunch of people lynching him for something he didn't do and making a public scene out of it. I mean, surely he has the right to be free from all of that, right? And when the case was fully investigated and didn't go her way, what did she do to get those last 15 seconds of fame? She shot a porno that was simulating a rape scene because it's so artistic, right? And those feminists love artistic statements about rape. Oh, and it's not like it was in bad taste. It's not like she falsely accused a guy of raping her, not several months prior to that. Oh, wait, she did. Yeah, she did. I don't see how anyone can support this girl. I mean, if you're a feminist and if you want to stand for women's rights, if you want to stand for rape victims, fine. I understand that. I may not agree with your ideological position, but I at least understand the need to stand for people who were wronged by horrible pieces of shit like rapists. But to stand with someone who, for all intents and purposes, has legally been shown to be demonstrably wrong on all fronts, to stand by that person who is, for all intents and purposes, a big fucking liar, and say, well, I stand by her because she accused someone of rape, and I don't want to be seen as a rape supporter, or I don't want to support rape. That's just moronic. It is pure idiocy. If there's a silver lining to this case, other than the fact that this guy was cleared of all charges, I hope that Emma Solkovitz will be forever known as a pretty little liar. And I hope that no employer will be dumb enough to hire someone who would so willingly and easily drag someone else's name through the mud for the sake of attention. I hope that all of us, regardless of what ideology we follow, will start respecting due process a little bit more. But that's just what I think. May the truth always be heard. Peace.